This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Rams' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Washington Huskies offense will have the football first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, let's take a moment and look at Colorado State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Splits the uprights. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. The give from the gun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Even with minimal gain on the return, they are working with a short field from the 36.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. To the air. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play. Ball right in his hands. And
he's loose. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Now on 2nd down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Back to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Man, I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Williams looking for a man. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his tight end. There he goes. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Look out, he's got room. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole offense, gets everybody jacked up in the Pacific Northwest.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Otten. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Got his man quickly. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
Williams will pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies!
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Clemson was able to finish off a close one in Death Valley today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Marshall. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Back to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. It's caught downfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They boot it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll try the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field. Great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way, maybe, to attack these guys, to use their speed against them.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Williams looking for a man. Got his man. Lots of running room. Turning it on. He's inside the 40. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. And the Huskies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Here they're trying to get to the edge. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Williams will pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Huskies are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Washington sends out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They put up a couple of field goals so far, but now looking for a way to take a drive all the way to the end zone. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Winfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Winfield. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Here comes the Heat. Quarterback gets the 1st down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Colorado State!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he puts through the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Williams. He's dropped down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Get it out on the screen. Still on his feet at the 40. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Williams looking for a man. Finds the big tight end. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And he missed it. No good. He missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Ross. And the returner goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Dropping back, it's Ballard Nicolosi. Got his man downfield. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. The Rams are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. So first down in the red zone, and this crowd getting behind its defense. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabs it in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He wants to throw it again. Got it behind the line. It's Marshall. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Williams will pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Evans. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. Plows through the defense. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Catches it at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Marshall. Wide open spaces. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? From the gun, give on the inside. He will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle and make an incredible catch and just give some life to this offense.
Man, whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The offense changing the play. Williams looking for a man. Wide open downfield. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him think I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same page, first down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. The lead is down to a field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the fourth quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after it. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Rams will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Boston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They're going to ride this running back. Oh, out of space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And the Huskies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Otten. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. Just over a minute to go. All tied up, guys. We're going to get a finish here or headed to overtime.
Man, that's a big kick. That's a big moment, a lot of pressure. He delivers, ties this football game up late in the 4th quarter.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Got him downfield. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Biggest drive of the game coming up right now as this team tries to win it in regulation. To the air on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he...
There he goes! And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands. It's Winfield. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to pass the clock, an enemy. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The line of scrimmage is the 25. It'll be a 42-yard kick for the win. Splits the uprights right down the middle.